Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how you can install or use the Stripe mini app. Basically, this mini app allows you to build dynamic checkouts as well as being able to connect to unlimited Stripe accounts inside of one workspace. So once you installed the mini app, then the only thing you need to do is go to Stripe, go to your developer section, then go to your API keys. Once inside your API key section, just create a new secret key. Just go with any name that you want to. So for example, UChat. And then you can even give the name of your chatbot if you want to, a UChat main account, something like this. And then you can create the API key itself. You can copy this to the clipboard and then you can go towards your own chatbot or anywhere you want to use the Stripe app. So let me just go to my test account. You can go to the contents, go to the bot field because that's pretty much the most easy thing to do. Create a new bot field. Let's say this will be the Stripe live API key. Just paste in your Stripe live API key, right? And then press save. There's nothing else you need to do. You can go to a flow. So let's go to a Stripe test flow. So once you are inside of your flow builder, and if you want to connect towards your Stripe integration, the only thing you need to do is just enter a new action block, go to add items, integrations, Stripe premium app. Currently it's inside of a draft version, but as soon as I press publish, then this draft version will disappear. You can go to edit action, and here you have all the actions that you need to create a dynamic checkout. You can create a new customer if the customer does not still exist. You can also request the customer information, update the customer's information. So let's, for example, say we're going to create a new customer. You will be asked your API token, which we just got, right? So we can just fill that in right now. So let's go with Stripe live API key. We can go with the customer name. So that could be username. There we go. The email, if you already saved that, and otherwise you will need to ask that in advance before going towards this integration. So let's go with email. And you can also give it a description. It's as simple as this. And then you will get a response mapping. So you will get a customer ID back. So you can map this to any customer fields that you already have. And if you do not have any, you can also create one. So what you could do is, let's say this is going to be Stripe customer ID. So let's try this out. Let's save this action and let's see if we get something back. Let's connect to the next step. Let's send a message and let's see if the message that we are going to send. So let's go with the Stripe ID, right? Because we just saved that from the action block, and let's see if this works, if we get the Stripe customer ID back. So let's publish, let's preview. Let's head over to open this flow in Messenger. And as you can see here, we have the Stripe customer ID. So this means that this customer ID is now created and you can use this anytime inside your own chatbot. Same goes with all the action blocks with create a pricing and stuff like this. So if we go with integrations, go with the Stripe premium app, you can then create a product if you do not have so already. If you do have products, then you don't have to create one. So you can either create them directly inside the mini app, or you can create them, and let's press done and let's go to payments, products. There we go. And here you will have the product overview. So for example, if I want to have this product, I will have a product ID already available, right? So you can use this to inside your own chatbot to create a checkout session, for example. Same goes with the pricing IDs. As you can see here, I have multiple pricing points, and these are all set with their own pricing ID. So if I just copy the $397, it's a really old one, the above one as well, by the way. But if we do so and create a checkout session, you will see that you will need to enter your API token again. You will need to redirect people when the payment is successful. So for example, let's go with, then you will have the cancellation. And by the way, a successful payment redirection or a cancellation redirection can also go back towards the chatbot, so you can follow up with them. The customer ID, you already filled that in as well. So let's go with the customer ID, and then you will have the price ID. So those are the price IDs that you can either grab here, or you can create that with the action inside the mini app itself. You can just paste that in, or use the action inside the mini app, of course. And then you have the product amount. There we go. And then we will get a checkout URL back, so where we can actually send the subscriber, the customer, towards the Stripe checkout. And let's create a Stripe checkout link. There we go. And let's press save. And now that we save this, let's see if we can get towards a checkout. So let's go to send a message. For the website address, we are going to use the custom field that we stored the Stripe checkout URL in. And now we are all set. So let's publish this. Let's preview this step. And let's take a look if we get something back. Just press the button below to check out. So if we do this now, we should go to the Stripe checkout and see the pricing, the product with the pricing, and then you will be able to fill in everything as you normally do. As you can see here, the pricing has been fetched, the product has been fetched with a nice image URL as well, and people can just pay as normally. And this is the way that you can use the Stripe mini app inside your own chatbot account and connect to unlimited Stripe accounts, as well as building really dynamic checkouts. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a PM and I will answer them as soon as I can.